Bucket's not marked. It's empty. Hey, you want to use a real knife? That's a lot of pressure.
Between you talking to yourself and me hearing shit, we're done fucked.
I'll show you some stuff here. Alright, for today's video, we're going to expose some pipe.
You think we're alright, Andy, or no? Bucket's not marked. It's empty.
Here is a dead line that we're just gonna remove.
Could have asked me for paint. I got paint. Now I got it right.
So what we've got is a line we're just gonna pull out of the ground, and because I've already hit it, and it's we're lucky it's a dead line. There's nothing in it but a rope.
You just need to cut the rope. Hey, you want to use a real knife? Tell me where I can go.
Start digging it up.
Alright, so what Andy meant by that was
What, the hard shit?
we got lucky that the pipe that was in the ground was actually empty and not being used. So what would have happened is we would not have been able to dig around that pipe and the pipe that we do know of, which is right about where the shovel is what I'm digging around right now. It was, I think, a cluster of 3 power lines going across the street. So what we're doing right now is we are digging down a grade in front of the pipes we're about to expose. So the reason you see me tracking back and forth is the bucket does not open all the way, so it's straight vertical on the teeth in the back of the bucket. It limits the amount of reach under and around items, so having to move forwards and backwards is a must when you're trying to dig around things. So at this point, Andy's trying to get me to dig around and underneath the pipe, so that way the dirt will fall away, exposing the pipe force, so he doesn't have to shovel it all clean, which works as long as you can see the pipe and the material that you're digging in is soft enough to fall away from the pipe.
Fucking make up your goddamn mind.
Talking to yourself?
Sometimes.
So you can see the approach that we're taking right here is a bad one. You can see the ground lift, and the pipe being in that ground is actually going to lift and possibly can break the lines as well. So it's something you don't typically want to do in the ground that we're in. We're in a bit of a hard pan, so when you grab a bucket and lift a little, it's going to shear those lines right at the walls at the edge of the bucket. So at this point, I'm wanting to take the top off. I want to get as close to the top of those lines because he can see the lines. He could easily just have me take the weight off the top of the lines, exposing them, and that way he could easily shovel the top off, making the pipes easy to see. But instead we're stuck here in this routine of trying to dig underneath the line and let it self-expose, which takes longer to do. So the faster way to do it, take the top off,
Hard shit.
dig down the back side of the pipe and continue. So finally here he gives me the hand signal to dig down the backside of the pipe and expose it so that way we can break through instead of just
Ready.
pick at it. So trusting your spotter is a very important thing. Andy and I here, we've been working together 5-6 years, and we know each other's quirks and whatnot, and when to watch, when not to watch, and I know all his mannerisms, when he's paying attention, when he's not paying attention, when to yell at him, when he needs to yell at me. So here at this point you can see we're digging down the back side. So you may say this is the front side, whatever. But we're digging straight down, as straight as we can, down to grade, and then we'll be able to reach over the other side and basically pop the cork or the plug, whatever you want to call it, and everything will fall away from the pipes and we'll be clear to just hog out the rest of it underneath. Alright, so here I'm basically just sweeping the loose material off the top of the pipes, getting, you know, all the heavy stuff off the top so it's easier to shovel clean.
Now you're hearing shit.
All right. Between you talking to yourself and me hearing shit, we're done fucked.
That's a lot of pressure. You're gonna have to chew through it, Andy. I prefer not to chew through it pulling at it. It's everything this thing's got.
Finally. So now I get to dig down the front of it the way it should be done instead of just picking at the backside. And I think Andy finally realized that we were just wasting our time picking underneath it, trying to lift the ground on the backside. So we're doing it the right way now.
Smoking in it. this good old Elk Grove hard pan.
So let me describe this hard pan to you. Out at my parents' house, we had a post hole digger guy come out with a rear post Trent, I guess, auger on the back of a tractor, and this guy probably weighed 350 pounds. He's in there, he's got the auger going, the machine's bouncing around, it's not going anywhere. So he decides, he climbs up on top of the frickin' auger and he's leaning on this thing. So he's got all the weight of the machine plus his weight on this thing, and the auger just snapped in half at about 3.5 feet deep. That's how hard this hard pan is. And now we move in for the money shot. Now you don't want to get too aggressive here because you can still lift and break those lines. You can see them moving around, and there he goes. Once you get that relief done, bam, it's go time. So all I'm doing here is I'm just knocking some material off the front edge here, so that way I can see what I'm doing when I reach down into the hole. Alright, pretty much from here it's just clean up and finish cleaning up around the pipe, getting it to grade, and moving on to the next set.
second.
Hey, the grindings from here back, save them, dump them back over there.
Yeah, it's about time.
Oh, we start backing them up? Hey, that crunching sound is not good anymore.
What?
I thought you crunched something right now. We're having shits today.
Is that what the head whip was for?
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Maybe leave a comment, tell me what you liked about the video, what you didn't like about the video. Anything helps. Alright guys, see you later.